All right, today, exciting day. We have, as I mentioned previously on stream, I got very lucky. I had one of those finds, as I like to call them, that it feels like only happen to other people. You know, those like, you get like 20 GameCube games from Goodwill for like 8 cents, or like somebody finds like an entire stash of like 3 separate consoles and their entire libraries in their like attic, stuff like that. Well, it finally happened to me, and my parents found 9 Nintendo 64 boxes, of which I had the games for all of them and the manuals for most of them. But now I got some complete in box or borderline complete in box stuff, so that's cool, which means we're going to do a full unboxing of them separately, of course, saving the best for last. I'll probably go 20 minutes on you know which game. But I didn't want to start with one that I didn't really care about. Now this one is excuse me, completely obscure. It's not a Nintendo 64 classic by any means, but I spent a lot of hours on it in my younger days, and it's the one I wanted to start with as a result. The perfect balance of starting with a random one, saving the best for last, but also starting with one I care about. Namco Museum 64. Again, super random. It's literally just 6 Namco arcade games. That's it. There's nothing to it. They're not changed. It's just direct ports of all 6 of them. But I played the hell out of this game, and we're gonna see exactly what's going on here. Because I've never actually, despite owning the manual, and the manual was actually at my house, I never actually read it. Because why would I? I mean, Pac-Man is, you know, Pac-Man. It's not super complicated. I'm not good at it, so maybe that's saying something. Maybe it is complicated. Man, I forgot how good these cases I got were. This is going to be a struggle. Hold on a sec. Bear with me. There we go. We got it. Good. The hardest part of every unboxing is the actual unboxing, apparently. I can't get the box out of the case. Perfect. All right, I showed it already, but this one, I mean, there's a little rip here, as you can see. Beyond that, a little crease up on the top, right there, probably impossible to see. I wouldn't say this is an immaculate condition, but I've seen much worse out. There's one 5 minutes from me at the game store near me that's in much worse shape than this one. And overall, this is in good shape. It's literally just this rip. That is like the only blemish. Other than that, it's like a minor fold here and there, but it's in pretty damn good shape from being stuck in an attic for how many years? 20 years? Something like that. So let's see what we got here. And for some reason, maybe the box came this way, but I don't think they do. It doesn't have that little sleeve that you like stick the cartridge in. I'm gonna assume that got thrown out. I feel like they all have that. Apparently I got a stain on this at some point. Nice. Oh well, that's probably been there for years. There's no getting that off. But yeah, a good old cartridge. Not really much to say. It's just, you know, Pac-Man and Mrs. Pac-Man right on the front. That's it. Let's see what we got on the back here. Then we'll get into the manual, and then we'll get into our main event. Pokemon? Paper Mario. Let's see. Bring home 6 of the greatest arcade games in history. Cool stuff. Oh, my camera actually adjusted to make that somewhat legible or readable. That's pretty cool. Keep those quarters in your pants. Do not tell me what to keep in my pants, Nintendo. Do not restrict me. With Namco Museum, you can set up your own arcade with classics like Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Galaga, Galaxian, Pole Position, and Dig Dug. Skip college, become an arcade owner. And there's nothing to even, like, go any further on. It just says, after that, just like the authentic arcade uprights, change settings to control difficulty, number of lives, etc. simply by adjusting each game's dip switch. You're an arcade god. So they just say skip college for no reason. This is why I love boxes and stuff. You can't replicate this. You don't see this anymore. and it's just hilarious. Just skip college, become an arcade owner. Nintendo's telling you to do it right here. Nintendo and or Namco, whichever. They're both doing it. Skip college. Blast from the past, yep. Got pictures of each game on here. Let's see, this is a, doesn't seem like there's much to this. Because again, this is just 6 arcade games. Let's see what we got here. Oop, almost. I grabbed my cartridge instead of the mouse, that's fun. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, the usual stuff, warning and consumer information. And then just starting on each page, it'll explain each game, okay. Telling you how to boot it up, all the usual stuff. Telling you how to use the N64 controller, how it requires 3 hands to fully operate. Pac-Man, how to play the game. The purpose of the game is to eat all the pellets from each maze. We all know this. I'm just curious if they put like pro tips in here or anything like that. Chomp down on a power pellet, we know that. Warp tunnels, fruit treats, all that's fun stuff. They do have multiple, they do have tips. Okay. Oh, no, the tips are in-game. I haven't played this in so long. Maybe I remember that, maybe I don't. Oh, okay, so you can, sort through it on the main pause menu. Okay, okay. Fun fact, my guy, the Cess, John Cesare51, he's in my chat a lot. One of my best followers. He has a YouTube channel. We did a playthrough of this game. I'm just now I knew of it, but I'm just now thinking about it to mention it. We did a playthrough of this. There's a hilarious clip on it of me playing Dig Dug and me mashing the B button so goddamn hard that, just because of the way I hold the controller, and I was holding down at the same time for some reason too, I hit the pause menu and I just went from mash, 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 and just like inflate, 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 and then pause, exit, and we're back to the main menu. It was a fun playthrough. Feel free to, what's his, I want to say his YouTube's either, search It's the Cess or John Cesare51, it'll come up on YouTube. Miss Pac-Man, same thing. It's just explaining all of it, just as Miss in front of the word Pac-Man. Looks to be the same. How to use the controller. You can actually insert credits. I gotta replay this. I spent so many hours on this. Galaxian formations attack. You one after another when the game starts. Your mission is to kill all the enemies to proceed to the next stage. Yeah, there's nothing groundbreaking in this one here. Some cool artwork though. Like if you look around the edges, like you can tell from the top. Like there's just screenshots of the arcade setup, so it's cool. They definitely put some thought into it. Let's see. They went out of order here, I'm just realizing. They list Galaga as the 3rd game, but it's the 4th one in here. Which means nothing, but still strange. Galaga alien formation appears and assembles the upper part of the screen. Yep, you can fly and attack, you can defeat them with your missiles. When all enemies are defeated, you proceed to the next round. Yep. Pole position was the main one I never played on this. I mean, I did, but I didn't really care about it that much for some reason. Now, I was curious if that was just like a trick that they acknowledged or not. They do acknowledge the dual fighter trick, you know, just like get captured by one, then shoot that one down, then you have 2 fighters. I wasn't sure if they ever acknowledged that or not. That's one thing that was... If I learned one thing, it's that, by reading this. Did I skip it? Nope, they went out of order again. Dig Dug's next on here. Dig Dug, this is my local place, Partari up in Scran. Of all the arcade cabinets there, I probably mess with Dig Dug the most. I love Dig Dug. It's a great game. Just mindless fun. And I want to get better at it. Move Dig Dug and dig up ground layers, then use your pump to pop and kill the enemies. That's the one where, like I said on Cess's channel, I famously just mashed so hard that I ended the round. Truly an amazing feat. And then pole position. Use the controllers to control your car's steering, acceleration, braking. Yeah, it's just qualify the main race. Yep. In the main race, you begin from the... Yeah, so it's just all that. Anything cool on the end? No, just credits. Ah, yes, and now they're telling you how to return to the main menu. As I just stated, I'm more than familiar on how to return to the main menu. And that's it. Cool artwork and stuff too, like as you can see on the last page, you got... Oh, terrible job on my part there, there we go. Cool Dig Dug artwork on the back page, cool Pac-Man artwork. Again, not the craziest of unboxings that you will see on the internet, but a game that means a lot to me, and as a result, the one I wanted to start with. Let's pack up this bad boy, and we're gonna get on to the main event for the day.